I keep scrolling through photos or socials, just hoping you don't unfriend me. Then I woke up with a hangover every day for almost a year. How do you make a heart break? How do you take back all of these years? I hope you don't move on me for I do. I'm not ready to start living without you. I hope you don't move on me for I do. I hate living in the city without you. Oh, my mother told me to let you go, let you go and move on, and move on. My mother told me to let you go, let you go and move on, move on.
Thank you very much. We are called Keywest. We're just two members of the band. We've had 3 #1 albums here in Ireland, a platinum album, 5 #1 singles, and 3 nominations in the Irish Music Awards. And in 2022, we decided to leave our record label because we got fed up being ripped off by an industry that was getting worse. We are now completely independent. We've reclaimed our lives. We're in the process of reclaiming our music as best we can. A lot of it we will never get back. And our brand new album is called Anything But Normal. It's not available on Spotify or any services like that. We hope you listen to a couple of songs and see what you think. If you like what we're doing and you want to support us at any stage, it is only 20 for all 3 of our albums together. Very important detail, if you don't have a CD player, every single one of our CDs has got a password on it, and that lets you download and stream the music from our website to your phone. Unlimited, you can share that with your friends and family. It'll work on whatever device you want. So have a listen to 1 or 2 songs, see what you think. And again, it is only 20 for all 3 of the albums, plus the tote bag, which is a nice souvenir to remember being here on Grafton Street. Something that doesn't just say Ireland, Dublin, Trinity, Guinness or Temple Bar. And thanks so much again for your time. This is called All My Mistakes. I wrote this about getting into a relationship that I knew was going to fail because she was too good looking. It was never going to work. Can I ask you guys to come closer to this red line as well? They are very strict in Dublin about how much space we can take up. We get fined if we are not making an effort to control our audience. So if you could just come in to where our red line is, that would be very, very helpful. Thank you so much. This song is called All My Mistakes, and I'll tell you a little bit more about us after this, what we're doing, what we're trying to do, and where we've been. Whiskey, sharing a glass with ice. She's a heartbreaker and she'll break your heart up nice. She's the great unknown, the kind you should leave alone. But I've had regrets much more than a few. It all ends the same way with deja vu. Of all my mistakes, you're still my favorite one. And I saw it coming way down the line. I knew in the end you'd never be mine. But of all my mistakes, oh, you'd be my favorite. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Oh, you'd be my favorite. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Before you know it, you've been demoted down to friend. You're just an uninvited guest who stays until the very end. You're like a perfect storm, and I'm sinking like a stone. But I've had regrets much more than a few. It all ends the same way with
Deja vu, but of all my mistakes, you're still my favorite one. And I saw it coming way down the line. I knew in the end you would never be mine. But of all my mistakes, oh, you'll be my favorite. La 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 la. Oh, you'll be my favorite. La 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 la. Oh, you'll be my favorite one.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We're called Keywest. Thank you so much for stopping to listen to us. I'll tell you a little bit more about us as we go. First of all, if anybody wants to take away the music in between the songs, is the time to do so. Glover will be able to help you out here if you want to pop over to him in between the songs. It is only 20 for all three of the albums, plus the bag is totally free with the three albums. This next song is a song called The Little Things. Let me just check on this weather. I'll give them downstairs a call. So basically, we are just two members of the band. According to Google, there is no rain, so it's obviously an illusion. Yeah, if it does come, it'll only blow over. So basically, we are just two members of the band. We have been friends since we were kids. We went over to Los Angeles when we were 18, and we met the rest of the band basically in America. We met the first two guys, other Irish guys that were traveling around. We met the first two guys in LA, and the final member of the band joined us in Key West in Florida. We then went back to LA, started busking on 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. That led to us working with a producer called Mark Needham. Mark has produced some of the most famous albums ever made, including the Mr. Brightside album for The Killers, Radioactive for Imagine Dragons, Wicked Game for Chris Isaac, Rumours for Fleetwood Mac. How you doing? Yeah, absolutely. How you doing? You went to the game today? Oh, lovely. Oh, great. There you go. Have a nice day. And that led to us signing a deal in LA. Since then, we've had 3 #1 albums, a platinum album, 5 #1 singles, 3 nominations in the Irish Music Awards, and despite that success, we made no money. We were broke. We had wonderful memories, but we were broke. So we decided we needed to do something different, reclaim our lives, take back control of our music, and that's what we're doing. The only way to do that, though, is to actually play on the streets for us, because there's 2 ways you can do this. You can either get onto social media and start trying to shock people, because that's one of the only things that works, and I just don't have that in me. I cannot get onto a train in the morning and sing into somebody's face while they're trying to go to work. I just don't. I wasn't raised that way, and so therefore we decided to go for option B, which is how we started, just playing on the streets and building our fan base one person at a time. There are 2 benefits to taking away our albums. One, of course, as I said, is yes. Because we are independent, when we go on tour, it's very, very difficult for us to notify people that we're going to be playing in their cities. Because social media, a lot of people think, you know, I'll follow you on social media and I'll find out when you're playing and I'll go see a show later on. Thank you. And social media is actually rubbish. Rubbish for getting information out. It's only good for viral videos. It is rubbish for giving you information. If we put up a video promoting a show, you're not going to get that video or that post unless it's viral. You only get what's in the feed, and what you get in the feed is viral. How you doing? Oh yeah, nice. Good start. Oh, lovely, yeah, lovely. We're hoping to get over there and do a gig one day. Thank you. Don't worry about the rain, folks. I had a look at it. It is passing over. I was looking at the radar, so. Cheers.
I've already got you CD, actually.
Thanks, brother. Wonderful. All right. This song is called The Little Things. It's about the little things in life that end up being the most important. And I'll tell you a little bit more about us after this song. Any requests?
Yeah. Little awkward moments. That
Little awkward moments is not happening on the street.
Look at you now. That's from. Look at you now. It's from Spain, I guess.
Perfect busking conditions, if you ask me. Perfect. Nothing going wrong here at all. The trifecta: wind, rain, and cold. But it's fine. We plow on. Okay.
we keep going?
Let's do it.
Did you pick a song?
I did, Little Things.
No thanks. I know that one.
You guys look freezing, not just
Okay.
looking. Feeling it,
That's
yeah.
usually what he says next. B flat if anyone's interested.
Oi, oi.
When you're crying, I will understand, and I will always be right here to hold your hand. When it's darkest, when you're all alone, I will be that shining light to guide you home.
You. I just have to. I have to. Pull out the weight. Higher up the elastics on the sides of it. Bring them up. It's basic leverage here.
It's an
We're giving you a science lesson. There you go.
instructional video.
Now put the weight at the base. Hey, voila.
Now if it goes again,
It's my fault.
it's your fault now.
Verse 2.
No. Bridge one.
Bridge.
It's the little things, I swear. The way you sing when you dry your hair. It's the little things we share. The way you hold my hand after all these years. You make me laugh when I'm close to tears. We stay up late drinking cheap red wine. Like it's our first date, we'll just talk all night about the little things. When you're older, when your bones feel weak, I will sing to you until you fall asleep. And when it's colder, when it gets hard to move, I will dance with you right there in the living room. 'Cause it's the little things you do, the way I laugh when I act a fool. It's the little things you do. The way you hold my hand after all these years. You make me laugh when I'm close to tears. You stay up late drinking cheap red wine. Like it's our first date and we'll just talk all night. I'd say you all my fears and you just say, we'll play it all by ear. We'll be okay. We're so much stronger than all of this. We'll build our lives up brick by brick upon the little things. Up on the little things. When you're crying, I will understand, and I will always be right here to hold your hand. 'Cause it's the little things I've seen. You're so much kinder than I'll ever be. It's the little things for me. Oh, the way you hold my hand after all these years. You make me laugh when I'm close to tears. We stay of this. We'll build our lives up brick by brick upon the little things.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for sticking around. As you can see, the rain has blown over now. There's blue skies coming our way, so fear not, folks. Things are about to get easier. Things are going to get easier.
Yeah.
Blue skies. I know I'm making up the words, but
Yeah, that's good.
it works though. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for giving me a half laugh. Never liked you anyway. Okay, so basically, if you do like what we're doing and you want to support us, please consider popping over to Glover in between the songs. And he'll be able to help you out. It is only 20 for all 3 of our albums, and the bags are totally free with the 3 albums. We hope you see the value in getting 3 albums and a bag for 20 in a city where it is €20 for 2 pints. I know you might laugh about that, but that's a fact. If you go into Temple Bar, it's €22 for 2 Heineken. And I know that because I spent that yesterday. So if you do like what we're doing, we hope you'll take them away. As I said before, we are just 2 members of the band. We've had 3 #1 albums in Ireland, a platinum album, 5 #1 singles, and 3 nominations in the Irish Music Awards. We've had tens of millions of streams across the board. We've had sold out tours. We've been on tours as well with Bastille, Bryan Adams, 30 Seconds to Mars. We've had songs in movies, TV shows. And despite all of that success, we were still broke and exhausted. We spent 90% of our lives living in tour buses and hotel rooms, making money for people we never met. And eventually we had to kind of reassess everything we were doing. We got the opportunity to leave all of our deals fully in 2022 finally, so we did. We're completely independent now. And there's a couple of problems with that. We need money to make music. It costs money to get into studios. And there's very few ways to promote your original music anymore, but this is one of those ways. And we decided that we wanted to insulate ourselves from as many companies as we could. A lot of people don't know this, but 100,000 streams on Spotify is about $4. A record label takes 80%, and they take 80% from the top. So it's the way they structure it is what makes it really kind of evil in the end. If you make $1 million, a record label will take 800,000. And if they spent 300,000 making your album, on the producer, the studio, the mixer, the mastering, the manufacturing, distribution, and all the other costs that go with it, radio pluggers, PR companies, you still owe them 100,000 because they'll take that back last. So that means they made 800,000 profit, took all the costs back, and somehow you still owe them money. And that's how it works. And in the last 5 years, almost every new artist is a solo artist and not a band, because bands can't really survive past the first couple of albums anymore. There's lots of bands giving it a go, but that doesn't work. They don't get there in the end. So we decided that we would just reach out to people directly and build a fan base directly. If you buy the albums off us on the street, there is a password printed on it, and that lets you download it, because this is not on Spotify. It'll never be on Spotify. Our next album won't be on Spotify. This is how we do things. We get one chance to win you over. You get one chance to be a part of what we're doing, and that's how we do it. When you buy the albums from us, when you're downloading the album, you'll be given the option to put in your city if you want, and that way we can notify you if we're going to play a show in your town. A lot of people think they'll watch us and they'll follow us on social media and they'll come and see us at a show. And the truth is, social media is no good for getting information out. It's good for viral videos, but it's no good for us posting, because if we post something that says, here's a list of shows, you're not going to see that because it's not going to go viral. And the only things that come up in your feed are whatever is going viral at the time. So it's kind of useless in that respect. But if we could just email you to say, hello, we're coming to wherever you're from, and here's a link if you want to buy tickets. And that's it. And we just cut out all the middlemen that are kind of messing up our lives and increasing the prices for you. How you doing? Oh, Budapest, yes, nice, lovely. My house in Budapest. There you go. All right, so this song is called The Things I Wish I'd Done. When I was 15 years old, I used to work on the street in the shoe shop down the road called Clark's. I was in the stockroom and I was off school that week. I came into work on a Monday. I was on the bus early in the morning. There was an old man, he had no seat, so I asked him if he wanted to sit down. He took my seat, and I forgot about that encounter until a couple of months ago. We were in the pub and I saw a little boy give his seat up to an old man that he didn't know. And I don't know why it came back, the memory just flooded back to me. I told him the story and he said we should write a song about it. And because now we're older, so we understand what he was trying to say to us. This is that song. It's called The Things I Wish I'd Done, and it's about that conversation on the bus with the old man when I was 15, so over 17 years ago. Thank you so much.
was on a Monday morning on the Dublin bus into town that I offered him my seat to an old man so he could sit down. He smiled and said, they don't make him like they used to, and there's no respect among the youth for the older generation. It's a sad, sad revelation what the world is coming to. So don't go wasting precious time and heed these words of mine. Life goes by in the blink of an eye, and you're older and it's over. Time will fly like a bird in the sky, so be bolder, 'cause your time is much sweeter than honey, more precious than gold. It's worth more than money, so don't wait until you're old. Youth is wasted on the young. Sing the songs I wish I'd sung, do the things I wish I'd done. He told me of his childhood, his triumphs and his failures on the way, of his deep and boundless sorrow at the passing of his dearest wife, Sinead. Then he smiled and said, find someone who makes you laugh and live each moment like your last. Say I love you every night, say I'm sorry when you fight, and leave your anger in the past. Don't go wasting precious time. Heed these words of mine. Life goes by in the blink of an eye, and you're older and it's over. Time will fly like a bird in the sky, so be bolder, 'cause your time is much sweeter than honey, more precious than gold. It's worth more than money, so don't wait until you're old. Youth is wasted on the young. Sing the songs I wish I'd sung, do the things I wish I'd done. He said farewell and pressed the bell, rose up from his seat, and then he said, go and live your life, my lad, I hope that my advice will serve you well. Life goes by in the blink of an eye, and you're older and it's over. Time will fly like a bird in the sky, so be bolder, 'cause your time is much sweeter than honey, more precious than gold. It's worth more than money, so don't wait until you're old. Youth is wasted on the young. Sing the songs I wish I'd sung, do the things I wish I'd done.
Thank you very much, thank you. Just while I'm introducing the next song and talking about the band, if anybody would like to take away our music, please pop over to Glover here, he'll be able to help you out. He does have a card machine as well if you don't have cash, and as I said before, it is only 20 for all three of the albums in the bundle deal. If you want to do that, they come with the tote bag as well for free, which says the best buskers in the world are made on Grafton Street, Ireland with love, Keywest. Now, very important detail, if you don't have a CD player, every single one of these CDs has got a password on it, and that lets you download the album from our website to your phone. Those downloads are unlimited, they work on every device, it'll work forever. On top of that, when you're downloading it, you'll be asked if you want to input your city so that we can notify you if we're going to play a show in your town. That's pretty much the only way you're going to hear from us. We're not going to put billboards, we're not going to take ads out on TV, we're not going to spend a fortune on social media trying to reach you. We're just going to build up a direct connection with people, we're going to cut out all the middlemen, and the only way to be a part of that is to be a part of it. This is our shot. If you want to support us, pop over to Glover, he'll be able to help you. Ryu will also jump in and help people as well. How you doing? So just to tell you a little bit about us, basically this guy's name is Glover, my name is Cav, and we go by those names because we're both Andrew. We've been friends since we were 6 years old. We grew up in Artane in Dublin, and we started playing on the street when we were 14. When we were 18, we decided to go over to America in pursuit of our dream, and the obvious place for us to start felt like Los Angeles. So we did. We went over to LA. We ended up meeting other Irish guys and actually some British guys as well. Back then, that was the very first lineup of the band. And basically, we met them in Los Angeles and Key West. We ended up calling ourselves Key West. We were busking in Los Angeles for a while, and that led to us signing a deal. Since then, we've had 3 number 1 albums here in Ireland. We've had a platinum album. We've had 5 number 1 singles and 3 nominations in the Irish Music Awards. Thank you. We decided in 2022, when we were finally able to, got out of the last of all of our deals. Thank you. So we left our record deal, publishing contract, agency contracts, management contracts, and we are now completely independent. Now, it is not easy to do that. I can tell you, it takes a long time. There is no way to leave your contract without completing your obligation. That's it. You're in until you do what you're told. And then you can walk away. Thank you. So it took about 10 years to get out of it all. Along the way, we had some lovely memories, but we didn't really progress in our personal lives that much. Thank you. How you doing? Wonderful. How you doing? This next song is a song called "Stop the World." This is about how mental the world has gotten, and the thing is, for me, one of the worst things I think to ever happen to humanity is social media. It's a double-edged sword, right? Obviously, we're on social media right now. We've got 3 phones in front of us, so we have to use it. But if God gave me the option of pressing a button right now and taking mobile phones back to the 90s technology, I'd smash that button real quick. Because I was happier. I had I had less stress, less anxiety. Life is flying by at the moment. And I think that's the thing. As much as social media started out as a way to connect people together, now it's a way just to try and get views. People are just absolutely addicted to getting likes and getting views. And the thing is, in some cases, they will go to extreme measures just to get people to notice them. And that's a fact. That's the only reason we're doing it. The only reason people get out and do mad stuff on social media is simply out of narcissism. And it messes with your head, and that's why I wanted to write this song. It's called "Stop the World." It's a phrase in Ireland, "Stop the world, I'm getting off." And that's what this is kind of based on. And I hope you enjoy it. Afterwards, if you do want to take away our music, like I said, please pop over to Glover. If you don't have a CD player, every single CD, as I said, has got a password on it, and that will let you download the album onto your phone. You can download it onto any device you want. It's not on Spotify. It'll never be on Spotify. We are trying to build a direct connection. And like I said, once you are downloading the album, you'll be asked to put in your city. And if you put in your city, we'll be able to notify you when we're playing a show in your town. And we are playing shows. We are building our tours. We just came off the back of an 8-week tour. We're in the process right now. We've just almost finished booking the last of our venues, which will see us play in Paris next Valentine's Day. We'll be in Brussels, Oslo, Stockholm, Copenhagen. We'll be in Hanover, Stuttgart, Cologne, Berlin, Munich, Hamburg. We'll be in Brussels. Did I miss Brussels? Amsterdam. We'll be in 2 shows in Scotland. We'll play a show in Wales, and we'll play about 14 shows in England. That will see us on tour for about 3 months. And then after that, we'll start setting our sights on trying to get over to Australia. We'll start setting our sights on trying to get over to the US. These things are not easy when you do it independently. You have to book the venues yourself. You have to literally pay the venue first. And if you're booking 30 or 40 shows, that's about 40,000 that you have to come up with first, and then sell your tickets. So it isn't easy. So we do it in pieces, 1 year at a time. This is called "Stop the World." Thanks very much for your time.
Just me, or does it seem like the whole world's gone crazy? Is free speech, hate speech, or can we agree to disagree? Overnight, price hikes. People will do anything for their likes. The world's on fire and we still debate climate change. So stop the world and drop me off somewhere kids don't die in school and the rich don't own the news. Oh, stop the world and clock me out. We sold our souls for narcissism to become slaves to an algorithm. Telling jokes is how I cope with being broken. Getting older, drinking beer to drown my fear, to take the weight of the world off my shoulders. See the rich get richer and the poor divide. Black and white, left and right, keeps the main issues out of sight and out of mind. So stop the world and drop me off somewhere kids don't die in schools and the rich don't own the news. Oh, stop the world and clock me out. We sold our souls for narcissism to become slaves to an algorithm. I have never been a man of faith, but lately I've been praying. Maybe I just haven't got the brains to hear what these folks are saying. Self-diagnosed society, everyone's got ADHD. It's a symptom of technology. So stop the world and drop me off somewhere kids don't die in school and the world's not run by fools. So stop the world and clock me out. We sold our souls for pennies on the dollar and the devil stood amused because the currency he used was views. We'll do anything for views.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Again, we're called Keywest. Thank you so much for stopping and listening to our music. That's a song called Stop the World. Again, we are an original band. This is original music. And if you want to support us in that endeavour to continue to make this, please consider buying our music from us today. We understand we're asking you to make an impulse decision, but this is the only place you can get it. We don't have our album on Spotify, our new album. We're not going to put our next album on those services either. We're only interested in building a fan base on the street. It's a very simple, direct connection. We play our music on the street. When people buy the albums from us, two things happen. First of all, we've got money for pints. I mean, we've got the money for recording more music. The other thing, of course, is hopefully we've made a fan. That's how it works. When you buy a CD off us on the street, there is a password inside the album and that will let you download the album onto your phone. No matter what device you have, you'll be able to use that password. It'll work for every phone. It'll work forever. You can share it with your friends and your family as well. You can also just go into the members area with the password and stream it. And as you, when you are downloading it, you'll be asked if you want to input your city. And if you do input your city, we'll be able to email you when we play a show in your city. We are actually a 5-piece band. There are 5 people in the band. We don't bring them onto the street because we're only allowed to play for 1 hour. And if you bring a whole band, you're going to spend 15 minutes getting set up and 15 minutes getting set down. It's only 20 for all 3, and in the bag is free with the 3 of them. And Glover will be able to help you out if you're interested. How you doing? Thank you. So have a listen to a couple of songs, see what you think, and if you do like what we're doing and you'd like to support us, in between each song there will be an opportunity to chat with Glover. Thank you so much. Rio, will you help? Yeah. This is Rio, our social media guy, and he'll also help Glover when it gets a bit busy, which is rare. This is really nice, actually. because we played a show yesterday, and halfway through we just had to stop because nobody else was stopping. It's interesting. On the days when we have bad days and we don't really make any money, we go to the pub and spend money that we didn't make. On the days that we have good days, we go home. Because our policy is either way we end up happy then. On a good day, we're happy. On a bad day, we're in the pub, so we're happy. How you doing?
The little things in life. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so this next song, checking on the time, we just have time for 2 songs now. When Ryu gets back, I'll ask for some. C'est la vie. Okay, that works. This song is called C'est la vie. For those of you who don't know what C'est la vie means, essentially just means feck it. And this is about that. How you doing? Now I got 2 songs left. We're doing C'est la vie now, Ryu, so throw any other requests my way.
Something beautiful, little things. Look at you now from Spain.
Look at you now from Spain.
Yeah. I think she was in the gig in London,
Okay.
and she tried to buy the vinyl, but we had no left.
Keep throwing them at me.
You gonna do C'est la vie now, yeah? Parachute.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's do that. We're gonna do Apple Tree Hill after it. Okay, wonderful. This next song is called C'est la vie, and then we'll finish up with a song called Apple Tree Hill. And for those of you who just arrived along, we're called Keywest. His name is Glover and my name is Cav. We go by those names because we're both Andrew. We are 2 members of the band Keywest. There are 5 people in the band, but we don't bring them onto the street with us. In the past, we've had 3 #1 albums here in Ireland, a platinum album and 5 #1 singles. And in 2022, we finally got the opportunity to get out of all of our deals. That means publishing, agency, record labels. We became independent. We decided to come back and play on the streets because it's one of the, one of the last remaining pure ways to play original music live. Because if we tried to do this in pubs, we would just end up with drunk people asking us to sing Wonderwall all night. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you so much. And I understand. I mean, if I was drunk in a pub, I would also want somebody to sing Wonderwall to me. So that's fine. So we come to the streets instead, where everybody's sober, and we say, listen to our music, and if you like what we do, please maybe give us a chance. Maybe take our music home with you. And today in Dublin, it's very easy to spend money. Dublin is a great way of taking money off you. 3 large coffees will take €20 off you in Starbucks. You get two pints in a pub for about €20. Or you can have our 3 albums and a tote bag. That's a nice souvenir to take away. And that says the best buskers in the world are made on Grafton Street, Ireland. Thank you so much. This is called
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. Never been a prodigy, and I ain't done that much. I'm saying, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. I've been called a man of knowledge, but I don't wear a bespoke suit. And I'll bite my nose, spite my face, and speak my point of view. I'm saying, c'est la vie,
c'est la vie. Oh, when the rain pours down and you don't know why, 'cause there ain't a cloud in the big blue sky, mister. Play it safe, faith is all you really need. Oh, life will go on, say la vie, say la vie, say la vie. I see things with clarity, but no one understands. And my job brings out the worst of me, and God laughs at my plans. I'm saying, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. And my heavy head still wears a crown made out of thorns. My friends all try to drag me down like I've been misinformed. I'm saying, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Oh, when the rain pours down and you don't know why, 'cause there ain't a cloud in the big blue sky, mister. Play it safe, faith is all you really need. Oh, life will go on, say la vie, say la vie, say la vie. Oh, life will go on, say la vie, say la vie. Say la vie, oh, 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 say la vie, oh, 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 say la vie, oh, oh,
Thank you very much. Thank you. Again, we're called Keywest. Thank you so much for stopping to listen to us. This is our final song. It's called Apple Tree Hill. After this song, if anybody does want to support us, we'll both be available to help you if you want to take away our music. This next song is actually from this album right here. It was requested as well today. It's on this one. It's called Apple Tree Hill. It's about finding your soulmate and spending your life together. It actually gets used for weddings all the time. And an amazing thing happened last week. We were here on the streets and I was talking about this song. And a couple who had just gotten married walked into the audience. And it turns out they had just gotten married not so long ago, and this song is their wedding song. And we happened to be on the street. We captured this in a video. We haven't put it up yet, but this actually happened last week. And it was wonderful, and very rare that things like that happen. So I hope you enjoy it. And because this is the final song, as I said before, we are an independent band. We got out of our deals because we got fed up being ripped off. So if you'd like to support us after this song, come over to us. This is one of the only ways you can get our music. Our new album's not on Spotify. It'll never be on those services. We're insulating ourselves from those. 100,000 streams is $4. Our record label takes 80%. Your publisher takes 50%. Your management takes 20%. That is the reason in the last 5 years, almost all new artists are solo artists. Very few new bands. Most of the bands that are around are bands that were around before. So things have changed. So we're going to try and build something different. And it's very simple. Step one is I try and convince you to take our albums with you. When you buy a CD off us on the street, there's a password here, and that password will let you download the album onto your phone. When you're doing that, you'll be asked if you want to input your city. And if you do that, we'll be able to email you when we're playing a show in your town. So it's a simple thing. We sell our music on the streets, we use that money to make more music, and we notify people directly when we're going to play a show in their city. And that's it. Cut out all the rest, because social media is not effective when it comes to telling people you're playing a show. Believe me, social media has now become completely designed to only have viral videos appear in your feed. So a poster from us saying that we're going on tour is not going to appear in your feed. Unless you're checking our page regularly, you're not going to get our advertisement. So the best way is to just take a leap of faith on us today and be a part of whatever comes next. I appreciate your time. I hope you'll see, I hope in the very least you might say to yourself, I think this is the first time I've ever walked down the street before and heard a busker tell me they had 3 #1 albums and a platinum album. And if that's the case, you might say, for that reason alone, I'm going to give these guys a shot. Thanks so much for your time. And again, one last time, it is only 20 for all 3 of the albums and a souvenir tote bag, all in one for 20 if you want to support us, with the passwords so that you can download the music onto your phone as well. This is called Apple Tree Hill. I hope you enjoy it.
day long. I wanna let you know how I feel in song. Every word, every line must be perfect, most of it should rhyme. 'Cause I will still love you when I'm old and gray, when I can barely see you, 'cause my eyes begin to fail. I will still hold your hand in the pouring rain. We will dance and sing like we're still young, and I will tell you every day, I love you, baby, and I always will. I need you, lady, 'cause I adore you still. And if I go first, please bury me up on Apple Tree Hill. We'll see the world, every sight. We'll do it all one long weekend at a time. We'll have kids, 2 or 3, a big old yard to watch them running free. And I'll lie beside you when your body aches, when the winter seems much colder, and I'm walking with a cane. I will still make you tea, place warm kisses on your face. We will dance and sing like we're 19, and I'll still take you out on dates. I love you, baby, and I always will. I need you, lady, 'cause I adore you still. And if I go first, I'll wait for you up on Apple Tree Hill. Up on Apple Tree Hill. I love you, baby, and I always will. I need you, lady, 'cause I adore you still. And if I go first, please bury me up on Apple Tree Hill. If I go first, I'll wait for you up on Apple Tree Hill. One day I know we'll lie together on Apple Tree Hill.
Thank you very much. That is our last song today, guys. Thank you so very much for your time. Thanks for listening to